ricotta.
Ad spend.
Brian has crushed it on YouTube.
Get with Brian.
He's the best in the industry.
Get with his team.
And can't recommend them highly enough.
These guys are the real deal.
Go check out Brian, check out Ad Spend. You won't be disappointed.
Brian and his team have been just nothing but stellar in everything they've done for us, from writing the scripts to putting the whole strategy together to executing, buying.
Brian's been the best, and I would say that because I think he was able to simplify a lot of concepts down for our media buying team in a way that was extremely actionable to where, like, within 30 days we were able to implement.
We've been able to grow our revenue from $20,000 a month. We're now projecting to $500,000 a month in revenue. What I love about working with the team is they really just care about everything of your success from top to bottom.
The whole service was awesome. They scripted everything for us, guided us on the type of videos that we were going to make. We started scaling up immediately. We scaled up to over $500,000 a month.
These guys have been professionals through and through. Our results have been amazing out the gate with them. And we know and we can see clearly our path to scale our company to 7-figure months because of the exposure and the value that we're able to provide on YouTube.
We are profitable. So I'm happy, my team is happy, and they have really bent over backwards to help us with the analytics, the creative, the angles, and really everything we expected and wanted and pay for in a company like theirs.
Now we're up to 100K a month ad spend and profitable. It's really because of them and their team. There's no way we could have been able to do this without them. And they're able to find these what I call pockets of gold in the market, and they're able to mine them and really bring us some really great customers. I mean, you see, these are some of the best customers we've ever had.
Brian and his team, they connected with Google and they kind of figured out really what specifically we needed to change. So we made those adjustments, got the ads up, and found some success.
We've got the project, and when we're charging well over $10,000 per person, you guys are doing a fantastic job getting us all those leads every single month that we're able to convert into paying candidates for the project experience.
Within just 3 months, they've already taken me past where I was. We're getting cheaper leads, cheaper calls, cheaper cost per acquisition by quite a bit. And we've scaled up from, I think the most I had it scaled up to was around $1,000 a day. We've scaled up to $2,000 a day.
And literally in the last 6 weeks or so, we sold 1,500 books, and we're only scaling up from there. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have Brian throwing traffic at my website.
He is someone who's incredibly high integrity. He really cares about what he does. He cares about the results, and he loves what he does.
So I knew we needed some more traffic sources, so I reached out to Brian, and he was able to really help us. So right now we're spending multiple thousands of dollars per month on Google Shopping and YouTube, and that's strictly because of Brian and the team.
I've had the opportunity to invest over $100,000 with Brian and his team on YouTube ad traffic, and we have done so profitably as well, which has been amazing and allowed us to really build out the front end and feed the back end of our business.
Before starting with Brian, maybe 3 to 4 new members a day, if that. After we implemented the YouTube ads and campaigns, we're now up to 20 to 30 new members every single day. That's insane. For me, that's almost 900 people every single month.
Our ad costs just dropped down, super profitable, made back my investment plus some by the first month, and now we're just refining it. And I've doubled and tripled my pricing since working with Brian.
Generally, YouTube ads are more expensive than Facebook ads, but Brian was able to get it way cheaper than I could have ever got on Facebook, and we crushed that book. He got me so many sales of that book that we maxed out my credit card, so I had to get another credit card. We were just growing so fast. I've never experienced such growth in my life as I have with working with Brian.
He really went the extra mile, and delivered just so much more value than what I anticipated and what I had, experienced in the past while working with other agencies, that I really can't recommend him enough.
We are at over $900,000 in gross revenue. And this was all because I applied a lot of the things that Brian taught me. There are so many things that
I just did not know about the online advertising world. And if you do not get help from someone who knows their stuff, you are just going to tank.
Within the first 30 days, we were able to either be profitable or break even on the front end, so not counting the back end. And that's mainly due to the magic that Brian and his team were able to do.
They over-delivered every step of the way. Communication was dialed, on the ball. I mean, just literally phenomenal work. And then, you know, here comes time for the results, make our offer on the challenge. And we're looking at a return on ad spend in the realm of like a 4x return on ad spend. And that's on the front end, not to mention, you know, everything afterwards.
Going with Brian was the best decision we ever made as a company. And without Brian, there's no chance we would have done $1 million our first month.
Wouldn't have happened.
It just wouldn't have happened.
On track to do 20 million, not to mention impact 1,000 plus people who bought our product for over $1,000. If you know the power of the game of YouTube and you want to play that game, well, if YouTube is a game, then Brian Moncada has the cheat codes.